And the recently was the premiere of our episodes. Luis tried to say hi to Johnny, but Johnny was like, because he saw me with him. I'm like, dude,
Oh,
that is so fucking petty, dude, and so unprofessional.
And welcome back to the show, everybody. And now we're going to be talking about something that I've been wanting to talk about for a very, very long time now. For a very long time. As you can see, both of my guests are doing this, and even I'm doing it. So, because they have a lot of stuff to say. So, we're going to be talking about the drama that is going on at our university, and yes, of course, he does the emoji right there. But
bruh.
yeah, I would yeah. One sec. Let's just double check. Can you
I want to
guys?
start.
Okay. All right. So let's get started, shall we? Let's talk about drama.
Yeah. So actually, thank you, Luis, again, once again. But yeah, I actually brought in because of this topic. So I was like, yeah, I need to like clear this out. But yeah, so in regards to a class, we took a pretty much all of us last semester. We took a docu-series class. The concept overall was cool, but I think the overall turnout and the aftermath was just bad. We were more of the story. We were basically his clients. We were basically working with a professor named Johnny Gonzalez for free. Yeah, pretty much. He came up with an idea like, hey, I want to tell a story about the soccer team, but he made it into a class. We basically worked with them for free. That's what it was. And yeah, it was horrible. And I think the aftermath of that, we all got it incomplete. We had to work all during winter break because that guy got no fucking life. I'll say that straight up. He's not even he does not no kids, no wife, no girlfriend, not even a pet. He has no life. Like literally telling us like day after Christmas, hey, how's the edits going? Bro, dude, it's Christmas barely over. And you're telling me the day after Christmas we got edits to work on? Oh my god, dude. So I didn't get my grade till February. I'll let y'all know that. Didn't get my grade till February. Overworking my editor, and my editor had so much going on. My editor, he's got a family. He's got to take care of them. And he even then he didn't understand. So but yeah, and I'm more in that. And then me and him, we got into an altercation. Even Jared's like, "What's going on? What happened?" I was like, "Nah, no, literally." I was saying like, "Hey, can you? I need y'all to help me write like a letter of like to help back up my case." And then help back up my case. And then Jared's like, "Wait, what happened? What's going on?" It's kind of crazy. Like, "Hey, what happened? What's going on?" So and then I'll tell you like I'll explain to you later because yeah, I was stressed. I got reported. Well, yeah, but before that, yeah, I basically went up to him. First of all, he rage baited me. He was like, "I'm waiting for that next email," because I basically wrote an email exposing him like, "Hey, I don't. All that you're saying is BS, dude. Like, you literally made us overworked. You made us got sleep deprived. You did not care about our situations. You just want to make sure everything looked good for you, not for us, but for you." And and yeah, I yelled at him. I cussed him out. I gave him the finger, literally straight up. I gave him the finger. The could have been a better way to do it, probably. But do I regret it? Respectfully, no. Don't regret it. But the day later, I got an email from student community guidelines. I was like, oh man, I was more annoyed. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta set up a hearing, everything. And I thought it was gonna be like court. It was basically court, the people versus Caesar. That's what it was. But yeah. So, but no, thankfully it wasn't like court. It was just me going to the office, talking to a counselor, and a shout out to him. By the way, he was really great helping me out, and I had letters to back me up. And again, another person, she's not here, but shout out to Amber. She was there. She came with me to help me out, back up my case and everything. And what's crazy, the counselor went from, of course, he has to stay neutral, and he went from staying neutral to like fully on my side, realizing like, wow, this dude, he now heard his true colors, like how he is. Even then, when he made the report on me, he even told me like, oh yeah, that dude sounded like an asshole, dude. So yeah. Funny enough, I was trying to call him that day, the counselor, just to check up on me, everything, but yeah, just to check up on me. So But yeah, I'm gonna talk to him because I got more stuff about him because apparently this dude Johnny doesn't have a teaching credential. So basically he does not have a teaching credential, no masters. The only reason why he got a job as a professor is because Vinovich found out he got nominated for an Emmy, so he brought him in, hired him, and now he's working at DH with no teacher credential, which explains a lot. Definitely explains a lot.
I
And
didn't know that.
yes, so I got more shit on him. And on top of that, he's gotten a lot worse ever since that report. Like he's getting worse to students. He's overworking them. He's being like, of course, the other Luis has been telling me like, yeah, dude, he's been trying to get him off that episode he's directing and producing because he's not meeting to his standards. And I think that's pretty messed up. And the premiere recently was the premiere of our episodes. Luis tried to say hi to Johnny, but Johnny was like, because he saw me with him. I'm like, dude, that is so fucking petty, dude, and so unprofessional. He's literally acting like a student, like I talk to, So like a professor would be like, hey, listen, Caesar, I want to talk to you about these emails. Well, what's going on? Why are sending these emails? Everything. We'll have a meeting. Let's talk about it. Nah, this dude wants to be fucking petty, dude.
This is news
to
me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you,
like,
but this is news
no
to
worries,
me
no worries.
I've never seen this part of him before. I've honestly have, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I am going to have to open up here, but this is because this is my podcast. I have every right to open up to whatever I need to say. But I will tell you,
sir.
and this is from experience, that he has spoken a lot of trash about people, and he has said, unquote, that, and even Jared here too, he was talking a lot of smack about him too. I was like, damn. I was like,
oh wow.
He was saying like that Jared is lazy, and that Amber is lazy, and that Patrick was lazier. I'm like,
dang.
Like how, like, dude, as might as well call all of us lazy. Like, dude, how are you gonna call us lazy if we put in our blood, sweat, and tears so that we had to go off campus to do all that, and it's like we're barely got any footage to work with, and and oh no, another thing too, he said to the new class like this semester, I came into his class intoxicated, which I didn't, because I was tired. Yeah, motherfucker, I was tired because I was fixing your edit. That's why, and I had to commute, and I was not living on campus anymore. I was living in Lakewood, so yeah, it was hard for me to do that. But yeah, calling everyone lazy, like how are you gonna say that and berate people and villainize us like that?
There was a moment where I told my friend Gus that I had sensor dust and that I need someone to come and clean up the lens, and the professor got mad because I missed a shot, and he was berating me over the PA system, like the little, not PA system, but like over the headset to Gus, and I'm like, bitch, don't try me now. Don't try me now. I'm like, I wasn't telling it to Gus, of course, but I was ready to say, bitch, don't try me. Don't try me. Don't try me. I don't know what. Here's the problem with people. Here's the problem with him now, because before he was never like that. We had his class since the first semester that I been with Johnny, and I've had him since 2024. And honestly, he has never been like that. I'm gonna be honest with you, never. Yeah. And now that he changed and that he's become more rude, mean, berating, and all that stuff, I'm like, that's something. And even that, taking a picture of me while I'm like very, very tired, because there was a moment, I don't know if you guys remember him talking about a picture of me sleeping, or he took a picture of me sleeping in the stadium when we were filming the soccer video.
You told me about that.
I
wasn't there.
He took a picture of me sleeping, and he said that he wanted to put it in the Jumbotron. And I'm like, no, I could take you to the student code of conduct for that. And that's, I told him straight up, don't do that, because if you do, I have every right to report you. And guess what he said? That you can't do, you can't do that. And I'm like,
Yes, you
What?
can.
And I actually did say this. Watch me.
Look, because what I
That's
found out
crazy,
too,
bro.
yeah, and what I found out too, also student community guidelines, they're gonna be on the student side no matter what. Like people always thought, like, oh, they're gonna be on his side because he's technically a faculty. Actually, no. He's even told me too, like, well, you gotta understand, sir, we are always listening to the students. We are following what the students have to say and everything. And yeah, I'm honestly glad. That's what I'm saying. I never regretted standing up to him um because like I remember him saying like, dude, after that altercation with them, he got scared. He was scared. He literally described me as big and intimidating to the counselor, basically, so but yeah, nah, dude, you're trying to ruin my fucking image. Like, nah, fuck that shit, dude. And yeah, uh yeah, literally he literally looked at me. He was like this, like,
Bruh.
he literally looked. I literally told him like, take a picture, it lasts longer. I ain't give a fuck. Yeah, I literally told him like, I literally told him like, take a picture, last longer. You know what I mean? So I mean, but you've been doing that anyway. So yeah, I didn't really give a fuck. But what sucks though, he basically put a virtual restraining order on me. He literally said like, I was advised to cut off all communication on you, so do not email me, do not talk to me on and off campus. So yeah, because yeah, after that incident, and really, I don't really consider that an incident because nothing bad happened. So nobody got hurt or anything like that. It was just us talking. Well, not really talking. He was literally like being petty. So I was like, yeah, I literally told him fuck you straight up, like fuck you.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Personally, as a professional, I wouldn't do that. But
Yes, I know,
but for
but
certain circumstances, like what he's done to you, honestly, I would actually condone it because it's like you're treating us like shit, and you're treating us like how you're giving us a lot of the stress, even though we're students, we're supposed to learn. We're not getting paid for any of this.
yeah,
Are we getting paid for this? No, we're not. So if you want to speak to me like that, pay me. If you want to treat me
exactly.
like that, pay me. Give me a check. Give me a check. But if I'm not getting paid or if I'm not doing this, don't treat me like shit. And don't treat
Yeah.
us like shit. You know?
Yeah, what's crazy too, an article, I don't know if y'all see it for the DH Bulletin, but an article came out about this class we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
And yeah, oh my God, I was reading it. I was laughing so much because, like, I'm like, okay, now this is entertainment right here. I never been entertained by an article in my life. But yeah, pretty much, it was saying, like, his quote, mind you, this is what he said in his quote. We are not a class, we are a production company, and these are our clients. Motherfucker, at the end of the day, it's still class. Why? Because we need a grade. And another thing too with Carlos, sorry to push you on the spot, man, but like he said, like, yeah, this was hard, but we really it charged a lot. That motherfucker Carlos did not do shit at all. All he did was just went there and like, oh, I gotta go to a festival. I'm like, that's it. Sorry to put you on the spot, Carlos, but that was just funny. I'm like, I even told him straight up too, like, man, dude, you that was easy for you, dude. I had to take the hit and everything.
Oh God.
I was thinking of leaving a comment on there, but I have to, like, you know what I mean. And another thing too is crazy is like I have to like ask like the counselor, like, hey, I don't know if I should go to this event because he's gonna be there. But nah, everybody was in agreement, like, nah, you should go because that's your work, and I went.
That's your work. Of course, it's your work. And if he wants to talk smack, if he wants to say no or doesn't want to talk to Luis, then that is a giant problem because he's acting like a big he's
Bitch,
act yeah, big bitch. He's acting
yeah,
like that, and I'm sorry to say that. I'm usually never I never talk
I'm not
trash
sorry.
about professors, but unfortunately, this certain professor needs to stop. He needs to stop because like honestly, he's putting stress into all of us, even Gus, even Amber, even Jared, even I'm sorry if I'm putting everyone out on the record, but those are my friends that you're talking about, and they're professional. I've seen their work. I've seen how long they've been doing their work, and even you, Jared. I've seen your work, and obviously it's just skits and this and that, of course. But y'all do
Best intro
something.
though,
It's
really
just
great intro.
it's like
Thanks, appreciate
it
it.
it is just terrible what he's saying to you guys. Honestly, it's like very, 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 very fucked up that he's talking smack that Johnny Gonzalez is talking smack
Yeah.
about everyone, and he is, and nobody's immune to that.
Nope.
Nobody's immune to that. And here's the thing, and I heard from somebody that Johnny Gonzalez never gave credit to a legend called Mario Congreve.
Yeah. No, yeah, that is true. That is true. And it's honestly tragic because you have Mario Congreve who actually won an Emmy, but he still remains humble about it and everything, you know. So and like he's actually a person like I actually talk to. Like we could actually talk. You can't talk with Johnny. You can't.
No.
Because he's gonna talk like, no, I'm right and you're wrong. But with
Yeah,
Mario,
the
you could
flames.
actually exactly like look the way I heard someone compare with Johnny is like, he's always like, oh, they don't want to move. He doesn't want to move to Plan B. He's always talking about like, man, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. It's basically saying like, compared to a child, you say no to a child, but they keep berating you for 15 minutes until you give them what they want. Like you say no, 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 and then like okay, yes, fine, so they can shut the fuck up, you know. So, but yeah, man, it was really funny. I would take this hit from Mario when he says, "That's why I have the enemy and you don't." Y'all remember that?
I kind of there. Well, it does sting
Yeah,
a little bit, but I did like how you say it because
yeah.
I feel like it's a quote meant for Johnny. He has
Tell that. That's what I'm saying. You should tell that to Johnny, please, because like, yeah, that's why I have the enemy and you don't. You know, so he's got an award, but dude, what fucking award was it? It was like a Razzie award. That better be a Razzie award. Yeah, so I mean, but yeah, so my situation, yeah, so I wish I could do more to like help y'all out, but really I know how to do it like underground behind the scenes, you know. Resist, rebuild, rebel. That's why I like to put it out.
exactly. I want
So
to hear
yeah.
from. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, I know, but yeah. So I'm gonna continue fighting this case. You know, I'm not gonna let this. Even the professors, they were even talking about it too. Like, hey, I heard what happened with you, Johnny. Knew what's going on. I told him my case. They're like, oh yeah, dude, you can't let that shit happen to you. Like you and make sure. And I want to make sure this does not happen to another student. Period.
It's
That's good.
sad. It's just sad. I want to hear from you, Jared. Actually,
Yes, Jared.
I want to hear your input on all of this.
Yes, please.
Well, I have like, what do you call it? It was just like this instant with Johnny. It was just like he was getting me so mad, you know, like because he complains, you know. There was this like it was like a couple weeks ago, I think like three or something, where I was gonna borrow a mic from him, and it was on one battery, and he started tripping over like the fact that I took the other batteries out so I could put new ones. Whenever I asked him like, "Oh, do I throw these batteries out like the old ones?" He was like, "Oh my gosh, like that's." He was like, that's what you." Oh, what do you say? That's what you guys do. Like you guys just see like something's on one battery and you guys freak out. You know, like he's all saying this like serious and stressed out, you know? He's like, that's what you guys do. You guys just like freak out when something's on one battery. And then there's like this saying that he always says, like, get it right the first time. Like, you
No.
know, so then I told him that I was like, my bad, like it's about I just wanted to get it right the first time, you know? Or I said it kind of like in a petty way, you know, like
Exactly.
what's about getting
As
it right the first time, and then like his face like kind of like dropped like, and then
as
he's
you
uh,
should, as you should, Jared,
and
yep.
as
then
you
he
should.
he said, and then Carlos is right next to me. We were in the editing room. I forgot who else was in there.
Oh my god! Imagine hearing that in the editing room. Oh my god, dude! I would like, I would leave. I would literally one time. The gimbal messed up on me. He literally snatched the gimbal away from me. I'm like, the fuck, dude. First of all, you do not snatch something away from me like I'm your kid, dude. He needed help. I literally left. I left. I was like, oh, I got a family emergency. He did not care at all. Even if it wasn't a family emergency, he still didn't care. I left. Yeah, so yeah, you're not gonna snatch. Yeah, and it was crazy. I still apologized that I did that, but he did not
Mm.
apologize. He was like, "Yeah, dude, you jacked it up." He did not. I was expecting him to apologize for like, "Okay, I didn't mean to take the game away from you," but nah, he was still on his pride and everything. Like, yeah, dude. And now we're gonna, and I want to continue fighting out. I feel like he's Kingpin and I'm Daredevil. You know, so you know what I mean. So especially with the new season going on, like, yeah, not like let's fight this. You know, let's do something about it. And I got more shit on him now. Like, okay, the premiere is over. Not gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but yeah, no. When it came to the premiere though, really, listen, it's all about the soccer players' day. It's their day. It's the coach's day. You know, so yeah, man. You know, so and I noticed too. He did cut out some stuff in some episodes for sure. Like that's that one part where it was the two soccer players trying out the different
Oh
foods.
yeah.
That was completely cut out. Like, where? What? I was excited to see that part. It was really good, but that was cut out, and I was like, what? The fact that they told him to reshoot that segment and to not use that at all, completely insane. That's some crazy work right there.
I think it was because something about not having talent release forms,
Oh, that's right. You know, or
something like
location,
that.
or oh yeah, it was something like the location release form, you know, and everything.
But that's just
Yeah,
dumb.
that yeah, you know what I mean. Like honestly, dude, you could have just gone away with it. You just go there later on, like, hey, let's get this on, you know. So
Hmm.
yeah, and then more work for Patrick because he had to blur out a lot of Diego's
Oh
family's faces.
yeah, it was
Yeah, that
so
was
awkward. I don't know.
it was so awkward. You know, I'm pretty sure the family wouldn't mind in my opinion, but you know, again, he's very heavy on like, no, you got to get everyone to sign. I'm like, what? How am I supposed to get?
I
How am I
know.
supposed to do that? You know, so it's like, you know what I mean. So
It's like
and
don't.
like he literally told us that like 2 weeks before the class was gonna end. I'm like, what? Are you serious, dude? Oh my god! Now to tell Diego, hey man, can you sign this? Can you tell your and then you get to tell your mom, your brothers, you know. But yeah,
Mhm.
I was
The
like, oh
brothers signed it.
yeah, they oh yeah, all three of them did because you know the whole point of that story was like and I interviewed him too, so yeah, man. So I had to make sure I get that right and everything.
Yeah,
So I was
I
like,
think.
oh my god, dude, are you serious, man?
Yeah, it's just so weird. You know, he's talking about oh my family. You know, like I like spending time with my family. You see Diego, and then like everyone's all blurred. It's like
Why is everyone blurred out? That's what I'm saying, dude. You know, that's why
yeah.
I want to like to go back to Patrick. Like, hey man, do you have something where like you could like unblur them so it could just be for, you know, Diego and everything. You know, yeah, we pretty much yeah, we were pretty much just talking about like you know the premiere. I'm glad I went. I'm Jerry. I'm glad you went too.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, it's just showcasing our work, and I was saying like you know, and I'm gonna continue fighting this case with Johnny. It's not fair for a bunch of these students. The fact that he's gotten worse after that incident with me and him, it's honestly baffling to me. Even Cheyenne, out of Cheyenne was like, I never seen Cheyenne mad, and she was like, honestly, if I have to do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? So and but yeah, you know, so I'm gonna continue find the case. And then the only downside is like if we do end up getting him fired or at least demoted, like he would like um who's gonna capture the soccer players, you know, like capturing their moment and everything, you know.
Exactly.
Unless because what if they win the championship this year and no one's gonna capture it? Or maybe Johnny will just do it, but he'll just do it for his own game. No, he'll be like, oh yeah, I did it and everything. I didn't need no help at all. I'm like, okay, you know, so all good for you, you know. So but
Yeah.
then I'll raise eyebrows like, hey, where's the rest of your crew? What happened? And everything, you know. So he's gonna tell his story, BS story, whatever he's gonna tell, but until he finds the truth.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think it's annoying how like he's always up with the about everyone's business. He always wants to know what everyone's business is, and that's like I remember like anytime I would
Andrew
say
and yeah, well, like, and he tells Betsy like, hey, where's Andrew at? I'm like, bro, why are you asking Betsy, dude? Like, you know what I mean?
hmm, yeah, like
Like
one time, well, not one time. It was like a lot where I couldn't make a game or something. I told him, "Oh, I'm not available on this day," and he would like
what are you
ask
doing?
me, "Yeah, like why not? Or like, don't you live on campus? All that stuff." I think that was so annoying, dude.
He'll put you on spotlight then, like,
Hmm. And then I would tell him like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to this place," and then he'd be like, "Are you serious? Like wanting more information?" And then I would
bro,
ask him other
He's so
stuff.
nosy. He's just
Yeah, he knows, yeah. And then I remember after break, I was like, "Oh, like, do you have family? Like, oh, what'd you do? You know?" He's like, "Why do you want to know? You know?" It's
why do you want to know that? That's
why you
just
want to know that?
I don't
like, bro,
understand that.
he doesn't want us to know about him, but he wants
He
to know
has no
everything.
family at all, dude. You know, so like,
Hmm.
yeah, you told her like, why are you emailing us? Like, why are you emailing us like this? Like in the break, like, don't you have like family here to go to? He's like, why do you want to know? Yeah, see, like I said, he does not know how to talk to people. I bet you he was one of those students, to himself that's like this, like, like that, Like he reminds me of Julio. I don't know if y'all know Julio. He's the guy with the glasses. That used to be in DMA. I didn't see him
Mm.
around, but yeah. So he reminds me of him. Yeah. So and the fact that he has no teacher credential or any like other degree, yeah, that goes to show
Really?
you. Yeah, yeah, that goes to show you like how he does not know how to talk to people, how he doesn't know how to teach
No.
everything.
Oh
So
no, he doesn't know how to teach. Honestly, he
exactly,
doesn't know.
So
Honestly, I hate to say this, and as a podcaster or filmmaker, I hate to say it. He doesn't know how to teach. He's rude. He doesn't know that. And in conclusion, I will tell you, if anyone is taking his class anytime the upcoming fall, I would avoid that professor at all cost. I will tell you that.
I'll be down to do a petition, like dead
I would
serious.
just avoid it.
I would honestly be down to make a petition and tell all these DMA students, like, yeah, I mean, no, honestly, like, I have a good relationship with all the professors except for that one guy. But yeah, I could like literally tell them, like, hey, man, dude, he's getting out of hand. And what's crazy, what makes me more fucked up, I recruited for his class. Like, hey, this sounds cool. Y'all should join it. Then,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, literally, I was recruiting for his class, man.
It's just terrible, honestly. I
It's
hate to say it.
honestly, yeah, but yeah, dude.
Terrible.
And now
I-
with Jerry, your story, like it's even more fucked up, man. Like,
Yeah, I know the premiere was so like there was like a comment he made when he went on stage. It was so awkward. It was like he was like, "Oh, everyone that worked on the project like
stand
stand
up.
up." And then you see like a bunch of us stand up, And then
We didn't want to stand up. We all didn't stand up right away. We were just like looking at each other, like, okay, So
here's the thing. I don't know if nobody saw this, but I didn't stand up. Notice why I didn't stand up?
because you were just ashamed of him.
I'm ashamed of this project. I'm sorry to say it. I'm not going to be standing up for something I can't work on. And honestly,
Yeah.
I don't. I'm sorry. It's not that I hated the project. I hated your guys' work. It's not that.
No,
I
no, yeah.
promise you. I promise you. It's just him. I do not like him. I'm
That's
sorry
why
to say that.
That's why I hesitate to stand up too as well. But me and Amber and I think Jerry, we were hesitant to stand up, and then as soon as we all got it, we were just like, yeah, thank you. We didn't feel proud, and that's something I wish we didn't feel. Like why we shouldn't feel like that at all. I mean,
Yeah.
so of
And
course
then
yeah.
he was like, "Oh, Andrew and Betsy right there. We used a lot of their footage." And then they're cool. Like their stuff was good. But then it was like the comment he was like where he made, he was like, "Yeah, they did. They were the ones who didn't give me a hard time."
Yeah. Oh
That's
my
what pissed
God.
me.
I was like,
Lord have
dude.
mercy. That's the one that pissed me off.
Oh my God.
It's
That's
like
what
like
pissed
you
me-
could have said like you didn't have to say that.
Yeah, man. Like, see, that's how goes to show you how petty he is, dude. Like straight up.
Mhm.
Like
It's like,
he's literally like a student boat. Yeah.
they didn't give me no problems.
Yeah.
And nobody, you hear like some what, like in the crowd, like everyone's kind of like looking at each other, like, what?
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna turn on my camera from the Zoom, but this is what I wanted to send to Johnny.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
No
fuck,
kidding.
man?
Chill. Hold on. I'm trying to see. Wait. I think we get. Hold on. I'm trying to put you in.
Gave good credit to.
This is what I put. I will no longer be your
Mm.
cameraman. I wanted to quit.
Wow.
I wanted to
And
quit.
watch, he's not gonna respond. He's gonna read your message and not respond at all because he doesn't. Because if he doesn't
Fuck
get what he
him.
wants, yeah, exactly. If he doesn't,
Fuck him.
if he doesn't get what he wants, he won't respond to you. Simple.
Well, I'm glad that we're running out of time because I don't have the room for that long. But
No worries.
I really thank you guys for like opening up on Johnny Gonzalez. I'm just turn this off. I am very happy that you guys opened up about that crazy man. And before I close, just one thing I want to know. Do you like CSUDH or not so far? A yes or a no before we exit this program tonight?
I would say yeah.
Yeah, despite everything, I would say yes. Because again, the people I've met and the memories I made, it wouldn't have not been possible if it wasn't for me at DH. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, same for me. I wouldn't have met my girlfrind if I
There
didn't
you
go to this school.
Say there you go. So
There you go.
yeah.
Same. Alrighty, well, that is it from me and from all of us here at Coffee Time with Luis and Kat. Thank you so much for watching. Good night.
Wow.